the most powerful story about regret and second chances. The hospital room was quiet except for the steady beeping of the heart monitor. The old man lay on the bed, staring at the ceiling, his eyes filled with tears. His breathing was slow and his hands trembled slightly. He knew his time was running out. His mind was not on his achievements, not on his wealth, not on the awards hanging on his wall. Instead, his heart ached with one thought: regret. He had spent his whole life chasing success. Long hours at the office, endless meetings, missed family dinners, forgotten birthdays. He had always told himself, "I'm doing this for my family. One day, they will understand." But now, as he lay there, alone, he realized the painful truth. His wife had passed years ago, longing for the moments he never gave her. His children had grown up, distant, too busy with their own lives to visit. He had spent decades building a career, but had failed to build memories with the people who truly mattered. A nurse walked in and smiled gently. "Would you like to call someone?" she asked. His lips trembled, and his eyes filled with fresh tears. Who would he call? The people he had pushed away. The people who had begged for his time, only to be ignored. He whispered, "It's too late." The nurse sat beside him and held his hand. "It's never too late," she said softly. "A regret spoken is better than a regret buried." With shaking fingers, he reached for the phone. His heart pounded as he dialed a number he had not called in years. The phone rang, once, twice. Then, a familiar voice answered. "Dad?" Tears streamed down his face. He tried to speak, but his voice broke. "I'm sorry," he whispered, "for everything." There was silence, then a quiet sob. "I missed you, Dad." His chest tightened, not with pain, but with something else. Relief. Hope. He had wasted years, but he still had this moment. And sometimes, a single moment is enough to change everything. As the night passed, more calls were made, more voices from the past were heard, more second chances were given, and for the first time in a long time, the old man did not feel alone. Regret is heavy, but redemption is always possible. It is never too late to say, "I'm sorry." Never too late to say, "I love you." Never too late to make things right.